Are you someone that is lazy? Do you ever feel demotivated? Do you struggle with procrastination? I think we all do, right? And today I want to talk about how we can overcome that. Look, I have studied, read, done courses, done my coaching stuff. I've put a lot of time and effort into this topic and learning from people that are action takers, the successful people of this world. What are they doing? What is different about them than the average person? And today I want to tell you some of the key things that contribute to me not feeling procrastinated, me taking action, me feeling up for it and doing the things that are getting my ideal life. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to go through that process and transform my life in all areas, my wealth, my relationship, my health, my business, everything. So here's some things that I want to share with you that you can really start to improve your life and overcome laziness. So the first one is you really need to know where you're heading. Like, you need to understand what the goalposts are. So really, a lot of laziness can come from not knowing where you're heading, right? Like, once you actually understand what the result is you want in each of these areas, then that's going to give you direction. So have a think about, like, what is your ideal life for your business and your career? Like, how you want to, you might already be in an ideal career, but how do you want to behave? How do you want to feel, act, achieve? Same as your relationships. Like, what are the relationships that you want and what do you want to achieve in those relationships? So you might be procrastinating on, finding the ideal partner. You might have people in your life that no longer serve you, that bring you down, but you're lazy. You procrastinate on going out there and finding people that are aligned with you and lighting you up. What about your health and fitness? Like, what is the ideal life for you and your wealth, right? You need to understand where you're heading in these areas so you have direction. So that is always the starting point. So once you have an idea in these areas of where you're heading, what the ideal life is, then things are going to give you direction, right? You're going to know where you're heading. So that is the first crucial step. So I want you to stop and fill out those areas and have a think about it. Don't worry about getting it perfect or right. Just get it started and get some things down. I really want to think about, what are the most important people in my life? So who are the ones that you love? Do you have kids? Do you have a partner? Do you have family? And how is your laziness? How is your procrastination? How is your lack of motivation impacting their life, right? How is it impacting their life negatively? What are they missing out on? What are they not getting from you because of the choices that you're making to sit on the couch and do nothing, to procrastinate on your dreams, to procrastinate on finding a solution in your financial situation, to build wealth, to provide a better future for your loved ones, for your kids, future partner? So how is your laziness, your motivation, and your procrastination impacting them? Secondly, how is it impacting you? All right. What is it stealing from your life, this laziness? Whether it's in a micro situation, so the things that you choose to do that are when you're being lazy and when you're procrastinating, what is that stealing from your life? Make a list of that as well. So you should now have an idea of where you're heading, the impact, and the list of things that how it's impacting other people's lives and how it's impacting your life. The third key thing is changing your beliefs about yourself. What is the story that you're telling yourself in your head? Are you telling yourself, yeah, I'm just lazy, I'm worthless, I'm shit, I'm sitting at home? We need to let go of that identity and start talking about what our optimum self would be saying. So you want to know the difference between how you currently are and who you can be, who you truly can be, how you truly would behave? That's a choice in your head to talk to yourself in that way. So you need to be aware of your self-talk and write out some new ways that you're going to talk to yourself. What is the mindset of the you that you truly want to be? Write those out, make a note of those, and they're the things that you're going to live by. That is how you're going to talk to yourself. Practice talking to yourself that way. Constantly, daily. And then that'll start shifting your identity, shifting the way you think about things, shifting your behavior. And it helps to be around like-minded people. Join a community, like around your beliefs. We have a fantastic free Facebook group on confidence. There's free training in there. There's lots of stuff. I'll link it below. Things like that are going to help you believe in yourself, Because a lot of it starts with belief. Believing that you can take action. Believing that you're not lazy. Believing that you can make the shift. And being in an environment that's going to help you do that with like-minded people is going to go a long way in you overcoming these issues. So once you've got that, you want to list out all the actions that are going to get to the result that you want. So when you look at the ideal life, what's the result that you can go for within that? Because ultimately you need to set up some results to go for, right? You need to set up the results. So what are the actions that are going to get you there? These are the things that are going to get you the results in your life. So we need to firstly get clarity. What we've done now is got clarity around your ideal life. We've got clarity around why it's important. Okay? Because if you're being lazy and that's stealing, the laziness is stealing you from having this ideal life, we understand that now. We understand the importance. Now it's about, great, I need to fill my life with the actions that are going to get me there. As you do that and you start taking the actions, then you're going to start feeling better about it. Then you're going to get more motivated. Then you're going to be more aligned to your path, to your direction, to the result, to the ideal life. You're going to be more enthusiastic because you know that these steps are important. You have clarity around these steps being important. So you want to really write out the list of actions that are going to get there. Okay, even if it's a 2-minute action. So you got a result in your career business. Maybe it's about changing how you think. Maybe it's about more tangible actions. If you want to improve in your health and fitness and you're procrastinating about doing those things, what are the steps that you need to take to get there? And then once you've got the list of all the actions, then it's about what is the first action that I need to take? What is the action I can do today? Now. Because every morning when you get up, you want to write, what is the next action that I can do from my action list? As I said, even if it's 5 minutes, it's a non-negotiable. I'm going to do this one thing. And to kickstart you to do the action, there's a couple of things I've mentioned already. Mel Robbins has the amazing 5-second rule. Just count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, he talks about the 2-minute rule. Just say to yourself, I'll just commit to 2 minutes and doing this thing. 2 minutes. Because once you start that action and you're doing the action, you're more likely to keep doing it. So set yourself an action each day. Today you're going to do one of them. And then each morning you set yourself an action to do. Even if you start small, build that momentum. As you do that, acknowledge the small wins because you're changing the identity. You're changing who you are. Because your identity is not laziness, lack of motivation. I'm a procrastinator. That's just how you label it. That's what you're attaching to. You can be whatever you like. It's just how you think and how you believe. So in doing this, the actions, you're going to start building momentum. You're going to start believing that you can do it. And the last one is, there's no problems in asking for help. No problems. Ask for help. I asked for help. I left it a long time to ask for help and to change my life and on a more, larger scale level, best thing I ever did. Now, for you just getting up off the couch and just doing things or, going to the gym or starting that business or, being in relationships that don't serve you, finding better friends, finding new friends, finding a partner, there's no problems with getting help. Ask your friends. If you want to go to the gym, get someone to go with. If you want to really transform your life, maybe it's a coach. Ask for help. A lot of people come to me as I'm a coach and one of the main issues is procrastination, the inability to take action consistently. Being frustrated which goes into the lack of belief. So, getting help, there's nothing wrong with that. Get people around you to hold you accountable, and you hold yourself accountable. I trust you found this helpful. As soon as this video finishes, I recommend just going through the steps, going through the process, and getting your first action done today. Right? Use the tools that I mentioned to kickstart the 5-second rule or the 2-minute rule that I just mentioned to kickstart the action. But go get the clarity first and go through the steps. You do that, then you're going to alleviate laziness. Now, you need to fill your life with the things that are important to you, know why, do high priority tasks, build the momentum, get help if you need it. Hope this serves you well, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.